And go.
All right, hi. Welcome to week 14 of football. This is Benchwarmer Basement Banter. We're here with our pick'em in a pretty cool setting. Like, we're hanging out in Grandma's basement.
We are. A little bit of a setup snafu that we got going on. Usually Alex is there to run it on Discord.
That's right.
All my stuff that we usually run it on is still in my basement of my old house.
It's called life, guys.
Yeah,
it's called
exactly.
Life. Yeah, it's a struggle.
But we are going to make something work.
Yeah.
We're going to get our picks in. We
That's right.
produce every week, you know.
That's right. We're dedicated.
Except for on the scoreboard. We're not real great on that.
Yeah, that doesn't matter, does it? That's just all we talk about. It kind of does matter. But, yeah, see, this is the middle of my work day, middle of your hunting day.
Yes.
First day,
technically
Thursday
supposed
of
to be
deer
at work
season.
as well,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
That's what they don't know doesn't hurt them. Don't be listening to whisper. There you go. So, all right, we'll start this off. First of all, we're going to do this right for Stat Guy.
Okay.
We'll go over what happened last week. He kicked our asses. So
he certainly did.
simple. 10-6.
Took
Very
my
nice.
crown away. I was the last reigning champion of the following 2 weeks.
But you get the island crown.
I do get the island crown. In the last 2 weeks, Rogers Islands are 8-1.
Woo!
Which is
Wow.
wild.
I don't know if that's you smart or us stupid. I don't know.
It's just that the NFL is weird, and I need
Yeah.
to gain some ground, and
Yeah.
I have.
I'm dead serious. My 2-year-old daughter, she could probably pick these better than me by just picking the favorite color.
Honestly,
You know
she
what?
would probably be competitive, and we might use that as a control.
Yeah,
next year.
that just hit me. This is a great idea. We'll do that. We'll let Emma, who is just turning 2, just pick them off the colors. This is great, and hope she doesn't eat it. But you know.
Yeah, next season we're definitely gonna have a control to see like how bad at this we actually are,
Yeah.
and if that fails us in week 1, we're just gonna toss that idea up.
Yeah, that might confirm it. Yeah, we're bad. But it's fun. We actually do some homework on these, but it just you look at some I'm telling you, you look at some expert stuff, and they're not a whole lot better. Some years, like this year, like the CBS guys, they're around 500. Like it's the NFL.
It is.
And this is spreads.
Spreads.
I think
so,
we'd be a little better straight up.
I would hope so. Good Lord.
God, I say that. Maybe not, but
I'd like to think that we'd be probably around the 70% mark on money lines.
I actually think we would be.
Yeah.
I really do. But you know what? Hey, we're playing this game, and without further ado, we'll get into it. Last week, Stat Guy was 10-6. The rest of us 7-9. He is the leader of the pack at a whopping 96 and 98. Just 200.
We're all right there, though. Everyone's within striking distance.
Yeah, we actually are. Yeah. We won't bore you with all of it, but I'm in last at 92 and 102. You guys are right in the middle. So 4 games is the gap. 4 games. So we'll start this off with a huge Thursday night game. This is going to be fun.
Playoff implications for both teams.
Absolutely. I think I would hammer the over on it. I think it was 54 or something like that.
These are 2 really good offenses.
Amazing. And I'm going to go against what I always say. Like, I've been a Lions backer, like, the whole year. Cowboys, they're not legit. They're not at all. And I watched that Thanksgiving game against my Chiefs. You can't hardly cover Pickens and Lamb. You can't.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, they're
stupid.
The best tandem in the NFL right now, and that's with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase out there somewhere.
Yeah. So when they can actually both be on the field together due to concussions or spitting.
Spitting, yeah.
And have their quarterback. So I think, you know what? This may be the second week this week that they're actually all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I also, apologies, Jerry Jones. The Micah trade, I think we ripped it pretty fairly. And I did at the time. I didn't get it.
I'm still ripping that particular trade.
Well,
don't get me wrong.
I'm not, because of what they've done with the assets since then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they used that first-round pick to get a monster in the middle from the Jets and Quentin Williams. And also you couple with the Pickens trade, which was before it. Like, if you take Micah and then see what they brought in to replace his salary and stuff, I'm not saying Jerry had this figured out from the get-go, but it worked out.
No, I think that there's some smarter people in the room that have fixed his boo-boo.
Could be.
But, yeah, they already had a great offense. They were the worst defense in the NFL, but they've made some pieces, and they've won a couple games. And while I have been the person that's been backing them through this whole thing, I've been the one picking the Cowboys. I think the Lions are in a must-win situation, and don't back Dan Campbell into a corner.
That's fair. I don't like going against Dan Campbell, especially when you have Schottenheimer. I think that's the coach, right? Yeah, not as intimidating. But
actually, probably opposite spectrum.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they really are. That being said, with the pieces they've got, the way their offense is looking, and Detroit's beat up defensively, like
always.
I think I'm going to just take the points. Like, I do think the Lions are a better team. But I think it's going to be a shootout and be a lot of fun. And I'm just going to go with the points. That's
I think if it was over the 3 mark, I would be more
like 3.5. Yeah.
I'd be more inclined to take the Cowboys, but since it sits right at 3, I think that there's a good chance that this ends up being a push. I could see the Lions just squeaking by and winning this game because that defense has improved.
Truthfully, when I made this pick, it was 3.5, and then seeing it's 3 now, I was like, well, I don't feel as good about it. But you know what? Hammer the over. That's what I'm gonna say. Hammer the over. Yep. So that's gonna be a hell of a Thursday night game. We will move on to the next game here. We got the Commies going to Commanders. I better not say that, I guess. Is that okay for YouTube? Sorry.
Our Oracle is the only one that put the pick in as Commanders.
Yeah, he is. He's so professional. Blah. Oh, sorry. On the last game, we are split. You and Statguy and the Lions, we're both on the Cowboys. Me and Oracle. With the Oracle. Yeah.
Well, this one, I'll lead off with this one because I've been on this train the entire season. I will not pick the Vikings all season. Honestly, their quarterback play has made me look like a genius.
Yes, it has.
Because that was a good team coming into the season. But
who would have thought JJ would be this bad?
Oh, he's real bad. I thought maybe Brosmer would show him up a little bit, honestly. No, he's worse. I
think they brought him in as a PR stunt to be like, hey, let's JJ's better than
this. He could be getting every week.
Exactly. You'd be thankful JJ gets back out there. We might at least only have 2 picks, not 4 or 5, whatever it was.
Good grief.
That's bad. I think that was like the second worst quarterback start in the last 20-some years.
Yeah.
There was a guy that was worse for the Bills. I can't remember his name, but it's like 5 picks. What was his name? But
I know who you're talking about because he's got like 5 or 6 starts and they're all terrible.
Yeah, they were all terrible. Yeah, it's like, okay, go to the XFL. Yep. I think that's right. Something like that. Help us out, YouTube.
Yeah, help us out.
But he didn't last long. So, yeah, go ahead. So you're continuing this theme.
Yeah, so I'm going to stay on the Commanders here. They actually had a really good game last week. They almost beat the
Broncos.
They almost beat the Broncos. Took them to overtime. Came down to a 2-point conversion at the end of the game, which was amazingly the first time that the Broncos defense decided to step up.
It was. Well, honestly, if he could have got it over him, they would have won.
Oh, it was. He was a walk-in touchdown.
Yep,
or
absolutely.
Walk-in
it was a well-designed play. It was.
I think I can't remember who actually swatted it.
It's their star, D lineman. I'm drawing a blank too. But Mariota played a hell of a game. He did. He's honestly, I know they don't have Daniels. Well, actually, he might play. It's up in the air, but either way.
Well, we had that discussion that Mariota and Jameis were in the same 1 and 2 in their respective draft class, and they're both considered busts because they're not consistent starters, and they were 1 and 2 overalls.
Yeah.
But they're probably the best 2 backup quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yep. I said following that Sam Bradford route. That was my Rams guy. That's basically how his career ended up, and he got paid handsomely well for it.
Yes.
So. But yeah. And
give Jameis all the money.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I love Jameis, man. But yeah, I'm with you. This is actually a lock all across the board on the Commanders. There you go, Oracle. I think they are the better play, the better quarterback play too. Their weapons. You got Scary Terry's back. Ertz looks awesome. I just straight up think they're the better team.
I agree.
I don't even know that McCarthy's playing. I feel like the line right now, it's actually, I believe that's incorrect. I think the Commanders are favored by 1.5 points. I am surprised it's that close.
I was surprised. Yeah, I thought this would be like Commanders minus 4.5.
I say 4.5. Yep. Yeah, exactly. We're getting where we can predict these lines. We just can't play them. But
except for we were way wrong on that predicted line. But we're on the same page together. We're just not right.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not gonna say they should be because Vegas is pretty good at this.
Yeah, they make a lot of money.
That is true. This one's a lock, possibly super lock contention. I feel pretty good.
It's up there. It's up there for sure.
Okay, so the next one, we got the Dolphins going to New York to play the Jets. Dolphins favored by 2.5.
I will not be watching this game.
I have no interest either.
So we got an Oracle Island on this one. Woody, I, and Stat Guy are all on the Dolphins. The Oracle took the Jets, which the Jets have been trending upward a little bit and not losing as badly.
I will say I thought about switching here, and there is one reason. Game's in New York. It's December. It's going to be cold. We see what the Dolphins do there. That being said, usually it's against pretty good teams. They've totally shat the bed.
They have.
That being said, with the cold weather, my thing is this year, Achan's been so good. I almost think he could single-handedly beat them.
Yeah, and they've got the return of Darren Waller.
Of course, your guy. Your guy, my bad, yeah.
I'm not going to be starting him in fantasy this week because Zach Ertz has been so good.
Yeah, well, that's fair. He's been amazing.
I picked up Zach Ertz after Waller went down, and honestly, right now, I kind of have to play him over Waller because...
Well, there's a chance he finishes the game healthy, too, as opposed to Waller. No offense. But yeah. I do. I think that, once again, they are the better team. The setup does worry me, and the Jets playing better. I'm not putting any of my money on it, and also I could see McDaniel, they've turned their season around, but I'm still not a believer. in him. I'm really not.
Yeah.
So this could be a bad spot for them. I get the Oracle, but the 2.5, they just got to win by a field goal.
Well, he's honestly probably tired of me getting Rogers Island with the Jets because it's happened 2 weeks in a row.
I think he's going to be like, I'm going to show you who the real Island team is. Yes. There it is. I'm coming back. So there we go. Oracle Island. The next game, I love it. This is the just amazing Super Bowl matchup here. You have the Titans going to Cleveland to play the Browns. Is anybody really watching this?
No, this is another game that I will not be watching. Yeah. So
Browns are favored by 4.5.
At this point in time, I think we just all learned our lessons on the Titans, and we're all going Browns.
I am not touching that shit. I am not. No. Last week's my last one. I'm getting tired of these crap teams in, I think, good spots. I'm like, no. A third team like this, I ain't touching them. Can the Browns score enough to cover it? That may not work.
Hey, Deshaun Watson is practicing.
Oh, game changer. How many games back are they? Can they make the playoffs? So are you saying there's not even a chance? Not a chance.
There are 3 other teams in that division that have a better chance of winning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to bank on here Myles Garrett just carrying Cam Ward in the end zone, throwing him down, and there's your touchdown.
Yeah.
It might happen.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah. What is he from the sack record now? Is he 4 or 5 off?
It's pretty close.
Amazing,
I think he got 2 with 49ers last week.
I think you're right. I think so. So good for him. The rest of it, no. So this is a lock. All in the Browns. I'm going to go with my crappy team. Can't call a super lock on this one, though, because with these they're playing the Titans, but I like the Commanders better. You like that one better? So far.
Yeah, so far. Okay. Which is not
there may
much
be a lot
better of a team. But
there may be. Oh, here's a good. Wait, no, I don't want to skip ahead. Okay. We got the Steelers at the Ravens. The Ravens, as of right now, are favored by 6. This game's really up in the air because Lamar's health.
This is division implications right here. The winner of this game likely wins the division. I think they do play each other again.
Yeah, they do. So, this goes a long way, though. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one getting it in the bag is a huge deal.
Yep,
so,
absolutely.
I tend to think that the Steelers will win this game. I don't know why.
Well, because look at what the Ravens did last week. They kind of sucked. I am going Ravens here. I don't like it, but I'm going on you just feed Derrick Henry the ball. Probably 30, 40 times in this game. Let him try to run them over. Rodgers, I'm sorry. I think it's...
He's looking old. He's looking old. He started the season off pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
As he's taken more hits through the season, which a broken arm and a shattered nose.
Him being 40-some years old.
It's just elder abuse at this point.
This is actually a crime. We're watching everything out there. I do agree. Probably shouldn't laugh at it, but it's true. I'm looking at this. You guys are all on the Steelers.
That's a big spread.
You're all smarter than me.
And the Steelers haven't lost games real bad except for to the Bills last week.
That
was after Rodgers went down.
Mm-hmm. I might be for like the 5th time. So I might be on recency bias here. The Ravens were so bad last week. Honestly, they just shot themselves in the foot. I still think they're a better team than the Bengals. Their defense have been playing much better. Lamar worries me. He's not Lamar. Like when he can't run, he's not.
He has ran less this season than any other season by a lot.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm gonna get ripped for this, but I think when he can't run, he's an average quarterback. I think average.
Okay.
I don't think he's that upper echelon.
He's got good deep ball, but I don't know. He can't really throw those short,
the intermediate. I agree, and it's something about just the flow of the offense. It's not the same. So I'm 1,000% banking on him being healthy, running around here. I truthfully would like to switch this now that I found out how hurt he was. But you know what? I'm going to go down to the ship. Woody Island on the Ravens. If the Steelers win this outright, I wouldn't be surprised.
With no Lamar for sure.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I think about this division. Back to that. It wouldn't surprise me if the Bengals won it. It really wouldn't. As bad as their defense is, they're 2 games back is all. They're only 2 games back.
They've got a tough schedule ahead.
I haven't looked at them, and the Ravens, I think, still cupcake-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So just the way they're trending now. But hey, they went on a run last year. The Bengals.
They sure did. They fell just short last year. Maybe they can make it happen this
year. That's true. But for this game, Woody Island on the Ravens. The next one, oh boy, hold the phone. The screen went crazy on me. But it is I like how I'm trying to fill the silence here. And just hold on, wait for it. So here we go. It's your team.
For me, this is the lock of the week.
Okay.
This is the Seahawks that has been rolling on both offense and defense. Granted, last week they put up a 0 spot against
you said it wrong, though.
It's the Rain City Bitch Pigeons.
There we go. Never gets old for me.
they have honestly been dominating. They've destroyed the Vikings last week, but who wouldn't have? But
I think they crushed their soul too. I just I really do. So.
Oh my gosh, what is it? 26-0.
Yeah. Jetta, I think, is about to quit on the season.
I think
that was 2 catches. 4
I think
yards,
it was 21-0 at half. I think that they just basically
they were trying to just run the game out. Who do we have next week? But they're on the sideline reading newspaper and Christmas shopping.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson is begging for anyone to let him leave.
I saw something on that. All the quarterbacks he's played with that were very subpar, and then it was like it took JJ to make him totally irrelevant. Like, that's how bad you are. So.
That's fair.
Yeah. But anyway, I do think this is a bad matchup for the Falcons. They are at home. The Seahawks, the pressure they get on the quarterback, and my boy Kirk, the mobility, not there. I think they're going to kill him. I really do. I think they're going to kill him.
Well, and as much as, like, a couple times this year, I thought the Falcons were a good team.
Yeah.
They beat the Bills early on.
Yeah.
Actually, that might have been the only time.
Yeah. I was on board with you, and then I'm thinking, I was like, wait, who else? They almost beat the Colts. Almost.
Which we found out may not be as talented as we thought.
Not as impressive. Yeah. But yeah, I just think they're going to destroy him. I think this is going to be a multi-pick game. I think it's 7.5. I think they cover. I don't think the Falcons are good enough defensively.
A touch bigger than a touchdown spread. I love taking the points on those.
Well, especially these tricky lines that are like 7.5.
Yeah,
right
the hook.
There. Yeah, the hook. Yeah.
I love taking those spreads. I'm not going to do it on this.
Do you want it? Oh, come on, big guy. Okay. Well, this is a lock, and if you want it, the super lock, I like it.
Okay.
We'll flip back to that. But yeah, okay. The next one here, we got the Colts going to play the Jags. Man.
Everyone is abandoned ship.
I know, except for this idiot. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. You're still back there.
I'm on the Jags. I
don't really have good rationale here.
The spread's too tight, in my opinion.
It's literally coin flip, pick 'em. It's 1.5. The Colts are favored in Jacksonville. I'm gonna make the sales pitch for you guys. Like the Colts haven't won there since 2014. The Jags are going one way. The Colts are the other way. This makes all the sense in the world except for the Colts have JT. I want to see him run the ball down the Jags' throats. I'm a little worried because I think Buckner's missing it again.
Yeah.
They are beat up defensively.
Yeah, no sauce.
Yeah, no sauce. No. We passed on the sauce for maybe the rest of the year.
Yeah, that's rough.
I'm just going with the Colts breaking that run. They've been on a losing streak. Bounce back spot. This is for the division lead. It's getting real, guys. I'm going with it. I don't feel great about it.
I disagree, but hey, more power to you. I just think this is like we finally have seen the other shoes dropped for Daniel Jones.
He also has a broken leg.
Yeah.
So that's a problem. Everything I'm saying speaks to Jags. It's just something about that team. I think I watched when they lost to Houston. And that really, they had, a 20-some point lead. I just feel like there's another setback coming. This is a total gut pick.
Yeah, with that defense getting more injured and more hurt, and if you can rack up 21 unanswered points by Davis Mills against that defense, and it got worse.
Look what Danny Dimes can do. So, I don't feel good about it, but I'm going to be on another island here. My two islands, I kind of want to puke, the Colts and Ravens. But it's all right. You know what? You got to do something. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Yep,
sure.
So, they work for you.
It did.
So,
it did.
We'll
surprisingly
see.
Well.
Yep. So I thought about it on this next one, but I ain't going there. Saints at the Bucks. Bucks are favored by 8.5. They're all getting back. They're all getting healthy. They beat the Saints by 20 in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Some idiot was on them.
Mike Evans is going to be back. We have 5 weeks of Mike Evans to get 842 yards. Baker Mayfield was born for this moment.
I love it. Put me in, coach. Watch this. Where's number 13? 3 on him. Don't care. Here we go.
200 yards a game
Dude,
incoming.
This is a game to do it, too. They should be up. It's just a chuck it. And,
if Mike Evans ends this game with, nearing 300 yards, you're like, oh, my God, he's going to do it.
He can do it. Hey, I picked him up in the Shiva for it. I'm like, why not? Let's see what happens. But, I don't really have anything on the Saints here, them having a shot other than it's the NFL. It's at home for Tampa. They're getting back healthy.
I've been saying it since week 5 when we did our power rankings.
Yeah.
I had Saints as the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah.
I think that you had them up a little higher.
The Titans exist, so yeah.
Yeah.
I had them above that. The Titans exist. So,
I'm actually going to say the Saints are worse.
Whoa.
I want to see them play each other.
Why? Is it for the get banned at the Canadian Football League?
Yes, I
would like to see that.
The winner goes and joins the XFL.
Yeah, there's a lot of legalities and stuff keeping it from that. But you know what? It'd be fun. And hey, bring the Battlehawks to the NFL. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
With a better roster. But yeah,
we're not as good as we were a couple years ago.
And our talent pool is nothing like the NFL. So yeah, that's a problem. But all right, that's why they're playing where they are. But this is a lock. One I feel pretty good about too. But we will.
We are now about to go on a run of Rogers Islands.
I love it. Here we go, big guy. We got the Bengals going to Buffalo to play them Bills. Bills favored by 6. Buffalo Bill here. What do you think?
As much as I do want the miracle Joe Burrow thing to happen.
Oh, yeah. It's happening. He's back. He's arriving in the Batmobile, dude. It's happening.
I just don't think they're good enough to beat the Bills. I think their schedule is pretty cupcake after this game. So if they win this game, I think they make the playoffs. Mm-hmm. If they don't win this game, I still think they can.
You're talking big picture. Gotcha. Yes. I was like, they just have to cover. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
Well, they still do. I don't know.
6 points. You got your tutty.
I do got my tutty.
So,
James Cook's going to have 4 touchdowns, and I'm going to win fantasy.
And against this defense, it would not surprise me. Wish I had more on the other side, on the Bengals side.
That's kind of another thing that I'm at with is like that defense is still bad no matter how many times Joe Burrow comes back.
Yeah.
And the Bills' offense is pretty good.
But, yeah, it is. For something with me, the Bills, like something I think has not clicked. Now, they look great second half against Steelers, but just keep in mind they were losing to the Steelers at halftime last week. And
they were.
I really think that the Bengals will keep this close. That offense with Burrow back, I think, looks great. Their defense, they were opportunistic last week. Like, what they get, 5 turnovers against the Ravens?
Yeah.
The Bills have shown a vulnerability there. Like, Josh Allen, he's great, don't get me wrong.
He's not afraid to throw a pick.
No, he's not. He might in the Superman effort where he's carrying 11 guys, he drops the ball sometimes on that.
He does. He hasn't done that as much this year, I don't think.
No, I was thinking of the Miami game. That's what I was thinking of when he had that big fumble. But I just think that the way the Bengals are going, they got that emotional kick Burrow back too, they can cover it. I don't know that they win in Buffalo. But they have had the Bills' numbers in the past.
They have. What it comes down to with me is that's a really good offense against a really bad defense.
Yep.
And the Bills also have to win this game.
If they were smart enough to give Cook the ball, like, say, 20 sometimes, get him involved from the start, I could see it going bad for the Bengals. I could. So, all right, the next game here. Oh, sorry, that is a Rogers Island.
That is a Rogers Island.
We got another island coming up in this one. We got the Broncos going to play the Raiders. Broncos are favored by 7.5. Ooh,
I hate it.
The hook.
I hate it. I will say that because the Broncos don't blow anybody.
You're right.
They
don't.
That's a big spread for a team that does not score that many points.
Yep.
That being said, Geno Smith may give them 20 points by himself.
It's true. I was going to sum it up with this. The Broncos don't blow anybody out, but the Raiders really blow. So there you
That's
go.
a much better way of putting it.
Is that elegant?
Yeah, that was
Finally,
elegant as fuck.
20 minutes in, I came up with something good. There we go. No, I mean, this Raiders team, like, they about covered against the Chargers. The Chargers were trying to let them cover. They literally were trying to run the game out, and they blew it. Geno's terrible. I'm sorry.
He's real bad.
He is. I don't see any way they run on this defense. I know the Broncos have gotten slow starts and everything. Bo Nix, I think, is playing better since the Chiefs game. Like, even against that game against the Commanders. The defense let him down. I don't think this defense has back-to-back bad performances. I don't. I think they come out here, they get their head out of their ass, and I think they roll the Raiders. I really do.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, too. I think this offense is good enough that they can take care of business with this one.
Yep. The Oracle doesn't agree. Ooh.
The Oracle is usually pretty good at this, and he's got sound logic.
Yeah, he does.
I was really close. If it would have been 7, I would have probably went Raiders. Like, it's that close.
I have the power to type it. You want the Raiders?
No, I don't.
You want to give me another game?
I don't.
Come on,
it's really close. But,
yeah.
No, I'm seeing the Oracle's logic, and I hate that he's on his own on this one. But I can't go with the Raiders. So
Have at it, buddy.
The Saints, the Vikings, and the Raiders, those 3 teams, I'm probably not putting any implications towards.
If I would have done that all season, I'd be a lot closer to 500 than I am.
And Titans.
I'd have been a lot better. Yeah, Titans. Yeah, there you go. So we're staying
Did I say Titans in that? I think I might have already.
I think you might have.
Yeah.
Well, it's worth mentioning twice because they're that bad.
That's
true. I'll give it to you. All right, so here we go. This is all you, buddy. We got the Bears going to Lambeau. Your pack 6.5.
Okay.
Whoa. That's all you, buddy.
I've been actually probably the lowest on the Packers out of everybody in our group. That being said, I did go with the Rogers Island on this one. I picked the Packers. I'm by myself on this one, and the only reason being is while we haven't been taking care of business, we always take care of business against this team.
That's fair. That's fair. You always win against them. Here's why I'm on the Bears. I have probably been the low man on the Bears, ripping them and Caleb Williams and his painted nails. I still am. But that run game, holy crap, it looked amazing against Philly. I actually think they're getting disrespected, that number being that big. I think the Pack win. It's at home. They have to win. They have to win.
Okay, I'm there with you. I'm there with you. I can see it being a closer game than what it is.
I think that's too many points for a division game.
I also tend to think that one game like that with their run has been pretty bad all year other than that.
They've had Monongai, though, is getting more involved. That's why I feel better about it. He's a bulldozer.
Both had 100-plus yards last week.
Yes.
And a touchdown.
I don't think that happens again, but they complement each other well. Monongai's like just give me the ball and run people over.
For me, it's been how poorly they've protected Caleb Williams and how much he's had to do all season to keep out of being sacked.
Okay, yeah.
I really do think that Parsons is havoc in that backfield all game. He may not get the sacks because Caleb Williams is an escape artist. He's really good at that.
He really is.
That being said, the Bears' offensive line gives up a ton of pressures. And when you've got a guy like Micah Parsons, he tends to do them.
Yeah,
pressuring.
He tends to do them. Well,
do them.
Maybe that too. Very good. Very good.
He may do Caleb Williams. I don't know. Caleb might like it.
He might. I wasn't gonna go there, but I was thinking this is lining up perfect, Mr. Painted Nail. Hey, my guy. You would have swapped jerseys after the game. Okay, we better move on. Sorry, we'll move on. But yeah, I'm not a Caleb Williams believer for this game. Sure. Good luck, buddy. I gotta get my mind out the gutter on that one. So next game, we got Rogers Island. We're gonna move on to the Rams at the Cards. Rams are favored by 7.5. Ooh. All right, you did it again.
We got another Rogers Island.
I love it.
The Cardinals are very bad at winning football games, but they are pretty good at staying in them.
I'm picking them, but they're bad at football.
No, I said they're bad at winning games. There's a difference.
Well, they lost to the Titans, so I'm going to say they're bad at football, too.
That was self-sabotage a lot.
The coach clearly had money on Tennessee, so I don't know. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I think this is a deal. I'm getting into this. I'm looking at some spots here. The Rams went to Carolina. I do not know how they lost that game. They were 10.5-point favorites. I'm pretty sure they got a fire lit under their ass after that one.
Yeah.
Also, the Cards O-line's susceptible, and I think they're going to bring pressure.
About the Cards.
Very true, yeah. Well, Harrison's going to miss, too. Like, I was just looking at this, the spot, the two teams. Like, the Rams, they lost their grip on that one seed, losing that.
Yeah.
They can't screw around anymore.
Yeah, because the Seahawks are not slowing down.
Yep. Nope. And, well, literally now it's going to be a winner-take-all game into the season for that one seed. And if you're not in it, you're down to 5 and you're on the road. So I just think they're going to come out here, make a statement. Cardinals are an easy team to make a statement against. I think they're like a San Fran game where they, just boat race them.
I do not disagree with what you're saying. As I said earlier in this episode, I love those big spreads with bad teams.
Yep.
And I chose it. I was weak on this one. There was the others that I was very much so following what everyone else was doing and kind of keeping on. But we got to have our Rogers Islands because they're so hot right now. We're going to get a few of them. Stay tuned.
That's going to probably finish out the show. So it is. We got Rogers Island. The rest of us are on the Rams. And here we go. This next one kind of hurts me. Texans going to play my Chiefs Sunday Night Football right before my surgery. I get to watch my team play. This is great. But unfortunately, I'm all about the Texans. I even put it in caps to, double down on this one.
Okay, so I'm the only one with the Chiefs here. We got another Rogers Island. At this point in time, I'm waiting. I'm checking that last pulse that the Chiefs have.
Oh, it has it.
I think they've got to have that last pulse and make this happen. The 3.5 scares me. But I do think the Chiefs will win this game. I could see me losing because of the 3.5.
They do like to win by field goal.
They do like to win off of a Harrison Butker leg.
Yep. I'm going to say I'm just hoping Mahomes at the end of the game has a pulse somewhere on his body because their O-line is so beat up. The Texans, you see them bringing it. Holy crap.
Yeah, but one of them is Dwan Taylor, and you wanted him out of there anyway.
That's true. That might be a game. But the other guy, Simmons, I'm going to miss him. That's left tackle. That's a problem. I'm literally just looking stylistically. Like I saw the pressure the Cowboys got on Mahomes that game. He's going to have just a unbelievable Hercules-like effort, which he can do it.
Would you say other than maybe the Rams, the Texans probably have the best pass rush in football?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. It
Yeah.
might even be better. I
Yeah.
don't know. This defense is real. It's why they're where they are at. The
Mhm.
defense kept them alive. It's gotten better. I think this is a bad stylistic matchup for the Chiefs. I really do. We'll see. I mean, they do have their weapons healthy. Rice is full go for this game. But I'm worried. I'm worried about Mahomes walking out of this stadium. I really am. I could see the Texans winning outright. And
Okay.
that would kill the Chiefs. That would kill them.
It would be over for them at that
It would
point.
be. Yeah, it would be.
Because the Broncos are already way too far ahead.
Yeah, and the Chargers schedule is it's rough.
Yeah.
They could lose out, but the Chiefs literally are 3 games back of them after this.
Mhm.
That's a problem.
Yeah,
Math will not
with
matter.
5 to play.
Yeah, that's not great. Not
Yeah.
great. So we'll see. But so this is a Rogers Island. I don't like going to the Chiefs when they have to win. I do like the 3.5. I do.
Yeah.
Because if Chiefs win, it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be close.
Agreed. I do like what you're
Yeah.
saying there. I
Yep.
think they'll win by 4.
Look at you, bastard. And you know what? I won't be complaining if that happens. I'd love to be
down
around
by
here.
3 instead of
And then
getting
that
the field
touch.
goal. They broke loose. Rasheed Rice for
I
a
like it.
game winner.
I like it. I love it. That'd work out well for me in fantasy. So sure,
Yeah.
sounds great. Okay, so the last game we got to wrap it up here, we got another Rogers Island,
We
but
sure do.
the Eagles favored by 2.5 going to LA to play the Chargers. Oh boy, this was a tough one for me.
This will be a battle.
Yes, it will be.
We've got this is my logic. I'm going to go at it since I'm the only one that took the Chargers.
I like it.
We've got a really, really good defense
Mhm.
against an offense that is somewhat easy to shut down.
Yeah, who would have thought?
So I'm still kind of holding on to what we saw out of the Chargers weeks 1 and 2,
Yeah,
where
they looked amazing.
Where I thought that they were the best team to ever grace the field.
Yeah, they were world beaters. They really were. Yeah, what they did to the Chiefs is impressive.
And they've shown me some unimpressive things since then that have really made me kind of slow my roll on it. I'm back.
I like it. You're back, baby. Unfortunately, their O-line is not back, and I'm looking. That's a problem. I'll tell you what, Herbert. Somehow he's supposed to play. He literally broke and had surgery Monday. His left hand. I know it's his left. It's not his throwing hand. But holy crap, that's a little difficult. I think. Hold on to the football.
Oh, Rodgers broke his left arm.
That's true.
And
Was it wrist or arm? I think wrist. Either way.
Yeah,
Either way, it's a bad deal. Yeah. So he's a baller. I love it, but that doesn't help with the Eagles' pass rush. They are missing. I just saw this. Jalen Carter is out. That's big.
That is giant.
Yeah. And
actually.
Omar Hampton's coming back.
That makes Justin Herbert feel a lot better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. He's like, I wonder before the game's like, hey, you want to spit on me? Come on over here. Come on, big guy. Hey, you're a big pussy. And just see that way. No, he doesn't have to.
Please.
Yeah, please do something dumb. Do something dumb. But I do think the Eagles, too, they got embarrassed at home. Like, this is a spot, I feel like, they did win the Super Bowl last year. And if you remember right, it was the end of the year they went on their run. I don't think that's happening this year. But I think in this spot, if the Chargers' O-line was half-ass intact, I'd pick them. Because Herbert, I think, is playing better than Hurts.
He's balling.
He's balling. But I hope he doesn't die. I really do. These last 2 I've picked, it's been basically off the O-lines. It really has been.
Yeah.
So, kind of matters.
Battles are won in the trenches, Mr. Harbaugh.
That's true. That is how the Super Bowl went. That is exactly. So we got Rogers Island. The rest of us are on the Eagles. The 2.5 helps too. Just a field goal, guys. Come on.
Yep.
Like, show them why you won last year. Do something.
That's fair.
Throw it to AJ and give it to Barkley. Come on. So, anyway, I think that wraps it up. You got any more thoughts?
Rogers Island's to the moon.
There you go. I was gonna say, get that hat out, get your little floaties and everything. It's nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have another week of Rogers Islands. They've gone
There we go.
really well. I don't suspect that they're gonna have the record that they have been after this, but if
you
they
just keep
do,
going
I'm
back to the
definitely
well.
winning. This.
Oh, absolutely. I'm screwed. Like, you just keep going back to the well until it shuts you off.
That's right.
I love it. That's why we love this guy. So. That's all we got for this week. Thank you guys for watching, listening to everything. I don't know if we have the cool stuff this time.
We don't. There's
not,
nothing above us. Sorry.
That's fine. We didn't mess that up.
A little bit of an impromptu episode, but we are getting it out there.
That's right. So I wasn't on the last week, so happy late Thanksgiving, everybody, and stay classy, America. What you got?
In Illinois? That's backwards. We don't have a thing anymore.
I thought I wasn't supposed to say Illinois.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what? 1, 2, 3, stay classy, America. Nah, that's fine.